What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here, and today we're going to be talking about some Diablo 2 news. It's nothing crazy and as groundbreaking as a Diablo 2 remaster, but it's still some cool stuff that I wanted to cover. And I'm also actually going to spend a little bit of time talking about my thoughts on a potential Diablo 2 remake or remaster, because it is a frequent question. I get it all the time in the comment section of my videos as well as my live stream, so I wanted to touch bases on it a little bit. But with that being said, guys, let's get to it.
You're too late.
Alright, so what is the exciting Diablo 2 news that I got you guys all pumped for? Again, it is not as groundbreaking as a Diablo 2 remaster. More on that later in the video, but a YouTuber named, I hope I get your name correct here, Marcelus Rain. He has a YouTube channel that is dedicated towards using an AI learning technology to upscale older cinematic videos, and he chose to remaster the Diablo 2 intro cinematic. I do have the link for Marcelus' YouTube channel in the description of this video, so guys, I really do encourage you to check out his channel and give him a sub for some support. But beside me right now, you can see a comparison between Marcelus' remastered intro cinematic and the original. It's pretty crazy now that a AI learning technology can transform a cinematic that was made from a video game in the year 2000 and reproduce it to higher scale resolutions. I really do think that playing these two clips back to back, the remastered and the original, it really does exemplify how good a job that this AI learning technology did in upscaling the resolution of the clip. One thing that I've noticed over the past 2 or 3 years, and I think it's very evident, is there's been a massive surge in the interest of Diablo 2. Now, across the spectrum, whether that is, lame YouTubers like myself who have entire YouTube channels dedicated to Diablo 2 content, or Diablo 2 servers or private mods. So some examples of those, the Pluggy mod, which I frequently play on, private servers like /Diablo, Path of Diablo, or Median XL. People are just taking things into their own hands and trying to enhance the Diablo 2 experience. Kind of segueing into what are my thoughts on a Diablo 2 remaster, and do I think that a Diablo 2 remaster is going to happen? I do not think that we will ever see a Diablo 2 remaster, and there's several reasons for that. And the first off is that original Diablo 2 team developers David Brevik and Max Schaefer have both said that it's going to be very difficult to upscale the game because it is based on a 800 by 600 layout and how the monsters AI interacts with that basic tile grid, and they would essentially have to start from scratch again if they were going to upscale the resolution for the game. And to quote David Brevik on the Diablo 2 remaster topic, on a fundamental level that cannot be fully comprehended unless you're a programmer that has done this kind of thing before. If they do a Diablo 2 remaster, it's going to be difficult to make it feel exactly like the same game. They could do it, but they will have to go out of their way to ensure that they are simulating the way that the game works in 2D instead of making it 3D, if that makes sense. The second reason that I don't think that we're going to ever see a Diablo 2 remaster is because Blizzard or Activision, wherever you want to call the company now, they are definitely driven by profit. And as much as I love Diablo 2, I do not think that a Diablo 2 remaster would drive the type of profits that a new game like a Diablo 4 or some sort of Diablo related spin-off would. A new game like Diablo 4 is going to kill it in sales way above and beyond what a Diablo 2 remaster ever would. I should, however, point out that there are a few members of the Diablo community that think a Diablo 2 remaster is in the works, and my fellow Canadian YouTuber Riker is an example of one of them. He thinks that a D2 remaster is imminent because Blizzard released Diablo 1 on GOG, but they didn't release Diablo 2. Now, my kind of thoughts in response to that is, well, you can already purchase Diablo 2 off of Blizzard directly, so why would they bother releasing it to GOG, where previously you could never buy Diablo 1 off of Blizzard directly, so that's why they, in my opinion, gave it to GOG. But he does also touch on some other valid points and how Blizzard never released StarCraft 1 to GOG, and that is because they remastered it, and they released Warcraft 1 and 2 on GOG, but they didn't release Warcraft 3 because they are remastering it. So while a Diablo 2 remaster may potentially be in the works, I genuinely do not think it will ever happen, so don't don't get your hopes up. We all remember what happens when we go into something with high expectations. All we have to do is rewatch the hundreds of YouTube videos about BlizzCon where we were all pumped for Diablo projects and we were given Diablo Immortal. Well guys, there you have it. That is everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. Huge shout out to Marcelus. Your remaster of the intro cinematic for Diablo 2 was epic. And that is also my thoughts on a Diablo 2 potential remaster. So this is kind of me transitioning into a little bit of Diablo news and Diablo gaming genre news in addition to the traditional Diablo 2 content that I produce on a weekly basis with my streams, guys. So your support with a sub would really mean a lot. If you guys could throw a like on this video, share it. Yeah, that's everything that I wanted to cover, and I'll see you guys on my next video or stream. Have a good one.